Right, so you want to start a clone army with only $30. Great, there are plenty of options in 2022 and even more to come. But you need to know that clone troopers do not grow on trees. Trust me, I've tried that already. Come on, there must be some, no? I need some, what? And welcome to the clone army building space. So let me get started with my first tip. So go onto Facebook Marketplace or any local resale site and lowball. Lowball! And when I say that, I mean it. $30 for this battle pack? Ha! More like $5. $100 for all of this? Try 20 cents. Of course not like that, I was being generous, but you get the picture. This is how I got almost all of these clone troopers right here. For people who don't know what Bricklink is, it's a great site to buy anything LEGO related. From retired sets to sets that are still selling in stores. Or figures, sure. But there's two ways of going about getting clone troopers. One, parting out every single part of the clone trooper. The torso, the legs, the helmet, the head, everything. Which is also coincidentally one of the more cheaper methods. This method I recommend a lot and brings down the cost more than the second option. Which brings me to the second option, which is to go on Kijiji and just go buy the trooper outright. Don't waste any more time, just buy it like that. This way of buying the clone trooper outright is much more simple because, you know, all you do is go on the site and there it is. However, I do not recommend this because with only $30, it's going to be hard to not find a clone trooper that's like less than $10 each. At least the rare ones. But it definitely should be considered. But I need to tell you this. Always be on Bricklink. Always. Every single day. Be on Bricklink. Because at a moment's notice, a deal can appear anytime. And you need to be on top of that deal. Trust me. I mean, I guess there is some exceptions, but always try to be on. eBay and Amazon are also great ways of generating more clones for your army. eBay especially. And why, you might ask? It's because there's a bidding option with eBay. You can usually negotiate how much you want, and there's a lot of people selling stuff on eBay, and always great offers if you look out for them. And sometimes you can walk away with excellent deals, let me say that. Amazon also has frequent sales on the 501st Battle Pack, so if you're looking out for those, still building that army of 501st troopers, that's gonna be the number one way of getting them. Sometimes M&R Productions actually posts some links. Of course, they are affiliate links, but if you have a hard time looking up for stuff, check his community tab. I just promoted M&R Productions, oh my. Now I just have to get this out here. Here's another thing. You're not going to be M&R or even Celebrate Studios with insane collections overnight. You need, and I mean you need to set your goals of how much you want. Because without that, you're just going to be walking blindly and not knowing your end goal. Do you want the largest army ever created? Or do you just want to casually collect? And maybe you're a mock builder that wants a specific amount for mocks. Just something to consider. But this new set called the Cologne Command Station has just become the most efficient way of getting clones in 2022. This is arguably one of the most simple ways because for only $4.99, you get 3 troopers. It's safe to say that you're getting your money's worth with a build and troopers. That exact set is what makes up so much of my army right now. Obviously, you probably know this already, but you do not know the best way to buy them. I mean, I'm assuming. My personal favorite way is to visit my local LEGO store, about 25 minutes away from my house. I'm just gonna say it already, that's your best option of getting clone pack stations. Usually, they have numerous packs on hand, so you can just grab and grab and grab. Normally, they do have a 3 per household limit, but I'll show you how to get around that. Just a quick side note though, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And to get around this,
you can lie.
Yes, lie. Do you want a clone pack or not? This is for clone packs. So if your local LEGO store has a limit of how many you can buy per household, simply bypass this by having 2 or more adults and saying you live in different households. So that means you can get double the packs depending on how many adults you have. Feel free to abuse this rule, but use it with caution. The other way is to get the clones online, which is a pretty bad way, judging by the fact that you're only allowed 5 in all time, and they are usually always out of stock. Right now, I'm going to be talking about the forgotten LEGO set. The set that has been left in the dust and nobody cares about anymore. But this set may just be the key to getting your clones. I know you probably have not heard that name in a while, but it's a good way to get clone troopers. The set itself is coming to a retirement in a couple months, so this is your time to get it. And they're only $30 each. You most likely can find them on sale at local toy stores or maybe even Costco, Walmart, Target, anywhere you can get your hands on LEGO normally. However, I would say the 501st Battle Pack is not as good as an option as it previously was to gain clone troopers because the clone trooper command station, much better option for honestly half the price. But if you can get them on sale before they retire, that's great because the troopers are just chef's kiss. This tip to growing your clone army can potentially work amazingly or terribly. And this tip is asking your friends or neighbors if they have any spare LEGO Clone Wars sets that they could give to you or trade to you. Simply ask them if they have any clones, and if they don't have any, well,
Kill him. Kill him now.
or you could just trade with them civilly. But there's one last thing. I'm sure you all heard of the rumored sets coming in 2022 by now. These sets are amazing. There's meant to be an ATT coming out, a Republic gunship, and a Republic fighter tank coming out, all down the pipe. So stay tuned for the summer wave because these are all fantastic ways of growing your clone army in 2022, but maybe a little bit more for $30. I know I'm getting a lot of these sets. So get ready, this is the time for clone building in 2022, and go build that army.